The biggest problem I had in putting the company together was finding investment capital. If you want to get investment capital for something strange like what Eureka does in Austin, you're out of luck. Austin is a software energy semiconductor town, and you're not going to find anybody with much sympathy for small instrumentation companies. Long story short, an acquaintance that I'd had for many years in England approached me and offered to invest. The reason he offered to invest was because he was in the business of selling the type of instrumentation that Eureka manufactures. And the fact that he was English was of no consequence whatsoever. Doing business with people in England is not much different from doing business with people in Dallas. The reason that I have this particular customer invested this far away is because he is in the exact business. He has a very straight strategic interest in what we do. No other investor is going to come to you, if you're as small as Eureka is, and have that kind of an interest. You can't promise a 10x return in 5 years. Nobody cares. In this particular case, it was a win-win because we used his money to build a business. We build instrumentation that he sells around the rest of the world and makes good money off of that. So my lesson, I think, is don't rule out, if you're looking to raise money or start a small business, don't rule out anything. Go look for the people who have common interests. And it just so happened that this common interest was in England, and there's no language barrier. You can be there in 10 hours from here. All the customs are the same. It's like doing business with people in Dallas, except that it's a way more fun to visit England than it is Dallas. Well, it just happens that my partner in England knew somebody at the University of Birmingham in England who does that kind of work, so we have now contracted with them, and they are using the hydrology department and the artificial intelligence group to make heads or tails of the data so that it can be useful. And I think that that was just a coincidence. We would never have gone to the University of Birmingham looking for this particular thing. Had to have the resource in the UK to be able to tell us about it. We've worked with similar groups in the US, and most of them are just too big and too busy to handle small projects like this. We have an interface with particular industries, for instance, wastewater treatment, who has to dump water back in the river. In the UK, if you are very clean as a wastewater treatment plant, the government gives you money at the end of the year. That doesn't always happen in other places, but it's a good way to pay for the instrumentation.